What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today on the small form factor PC, and we're gonna check out Kingdom Come Deliverance II. So far, it's been running pretty good on everything. Even the Steam Deck was able to get pretty decent FPS. Still couldn't stay at 60 or 30 all the time, but it was still mostly playable in the 35s to 40 FPSs most of the time. So I'm curious how this thing will do though, because we are trying to make it do 4K, which is a little silly for a 4070 Ti Super, but still, we're gonna do it anyway. But of course, if anybody wants to see me come back and try this game again on this system at 1080p or 1440, just let me know, and I definitely don't mind coming back and doing that. But now, let's get ourselves into the game. Alright, well first off, we're gonna try experimental 4K native. It's probably gonna go really poorly, but I still want to try it out just for fun. That's more of like a thing for like later systems, or very powerful systems with upscaling at the same time. But regardless, let's hop in, let's just see how it does. Alright, here we are in the game. And definitely can't hit a constant 60, but was not expecting to. That's barely getting 30 FPS, so once we step foot outside, it would probably drop like crazy. Alright, so they want us to bandage ourselves up. How many bandages do I require? 1, 2, 75%? Alright, so it looks like the more you go up, the more you're healed. So we need 4 to get to 100 of not bleeding out? Okay. That's what I got out of that anyway. I could be doing it wrong, but that's what I got out of it.
Really? Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
But yeah, definitely not the most playable FPSs. I mean, to some people probably, but to others, especially people like me, not so much. I would definitely prefer at least around at least bare minimum of 60, but I'd prefer 80 to 100, but that's just me. And like I always say, I am not everybody, and that's why I try to go through a couple of settings, not just one. Hey, it's a random chicken. Hey, food. I'll probably save that for later. Truth be told, I'll probably forget it's there later, but hey. Alright, so now we're going to try turning on some DLSS. Probably still not quite enough to get a constant 60, but that's why I put it on performance. I figured quality wasn't going to do it. So I figured, well, performance is our best bet. But anyway, let's get back into the game and let's see how it does now. Alright. Now we got some DLSS on. And it is performance, so as usual, you can usually, not notice too much when you're just paying attention to stuff around you, but you start looking way far back ahead, and then you can start saying, okay, yeah, stuff starts looking pretty blurry and not very aliased and what have you, but how many people, or let's be honest, are really sitting here going, I'm not going to look at where I'm going. I'm going to sit here and stare 10 miles ahead and pay attention to that. Like, not very many people, so that's why it works out for a lot. So, heck, you could probably get 60 most places with this, but I can tell you there's going to be some spots where it drops under, seeing as though we're barely over it. Yeah, might as well put a shirt and some clothes on. Don't have any pants yet, but whatever. I'm sure we'll find pants eventually. Pants are overrated anyway. We can be the pantsless knight.
There's a water trough in front of the hut.
Yep, see,
Have
we're
a
down into
wash
the 50s
there,
now.
So you're fit to face the world.
So, like I thought, you can get 60 some spots, but not everywhere. But it's already silly enough to be trying to do 4K on this thing, let alone trying to do some experimental stuff, which is really meant for future systems or current very powerful systems with the help of some upscaling.
I did what you
That's
asked.
what I found out so far
And you didn't
by
faint
playing it on
while
everything.
doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked
Alright
him
though,
about
moving
for
on. Well, now let's try dropping it down to Ultra Native first. Probably still not quite enough to play at 60 plus, but again, we're trying to play this at 4K, which this card was never really marketed as a 4K card. It just so happens to be hooked up to a 4K TV, so I like doing native first, just to see. If a thing can do it, it can do it, you know? If not, cool. But anyway, let's go find out. Well, now here we are back in the game. And now we're back into the 40s and 50s, so playable for some, but I would want a little bit more. We gotta go bury some of the, or not some of this, just this corpse now. I think there's more corpses later, though, if I remember correctly. Alright, come on, you stinky bastard. Let's go bury you in a hole. I mean, hell, as far as I'm concerned, the dude tried to kill us. Leave him to rot out in the woods somewhere. Let the wolves and shit eat him, you know? But, hey, they're nicer than I am.
Ah, shit.
Oh, alright, well, I guess we got into our destination.
This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Okay, so I can't seem to equip it. I must just have to... Oh, I think I saw it. I saw... Hey, oh, nope, that's loot. But hey, if we're going to bury him anyway, might as well loot him, right? We'll just... Shit, we'll just take everything, right? Yep, there we go. I knew there had to be a button for take everything. Alright, now we just gotta figure out what we saw it. Come up for a sec. I saw it. There we go. Start digging. Oh, wow. His neck ain't doing so hot, is it? Well, I mean, he's dead anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And now we can put on pants. They're a little bit bloody, but whatever. Alright, into the hole you go. And... Oh, I guess I don't get to drop him. I can just hit bury. Anyway, moving on. So now let's try turn on a little DLSS on quality. Other than that, everything's still on ultra. And alright, let's get into the game and let's see how it does now. So now let's see what we do with a little DLSS. Still on ultra. And now it definitely seems to be a lot more playable. Like, it still might drop under 60 here and there, but that's a lot. It's doing a hell of a lot better than Experimental did. That one was still dropping into the, like, 50s. Already would have, guaranteed. But we're still getting close, like, down to, I think I saw 63, 64 for a split second back there, so that's what makes me think there might be some spots it still does drop a little bit. But for the most part, I think you'll stay above 60 way more than you'll drop under it. I'll just put it that way. Alright, I think we're to the, like, field she was talking about. Oh, I see things. I think I already spotted both of them. Unfortunately, I didn't when I was first playing, but yeah. Sage. Yep, there's the sage.
Purple flower.
And then
Sage.
the other stuff
There we go.
looks almost like it's right behind it, but they make me go... Like, see, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, that looks like that other shit she was talking about right there, but didn't let me pick any. But they wanted me to go over here. There we go. Chamomile.
I could go for something to eat now. That's it. Chamomile.
Alright, we've done what was asked. Now back to the hut.
Jenna on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. I got kind of discouraged, thinking, oh shit, I couldn't pay enough attention during the fighting because everything they told me to do was like hidden behind a damn stat window, so I sat here like an idiot getting owned. But anyway, let's move on before I get owned. Alright, so now we'll drop it down to high. First, we'll do native, then we'll do some DLSS. And then I think we'll call it a day after that, and we'll get some camera recording gameplay, of course. Then call it a day. But let's get ourselves back into the game. Alright, here we go, just with high graphic settings now. And it still can't quite hit 60, even at that native anyway, so you're still going to need some DLSS. But I believe this time, if you use DLSS, you probably won't drop under 60 at all. Yep, I thought I was so smart, I was going to go up here, grab my axe, and like plop down on this guy's head and just insta-kill him, but how wrong I was. I got my ass kicked. But I eventually win, even though I thought I wasn't going to. So that's at least cool.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
I don't know how that other guy down there doesn't see me, but...
Hey.
Hello. Oh, nope, he blocked me, damn.
You're a dead man.
Nope, he blocked me. Parry. Oh, nope, I got him one more time, but then he gets me. So, I tried a couple more times, but man, I got killed by these guys quite a few times in a row.
What's that dog making such a
Well,
fuss
I didn't
about?
know what the hell I was doing.
Could something have
I still
happened
need
at
some
Bajena's?
practicing with the fighting, but I'm positive I can get good at it.
Have some weapon at hand.
I mean, I thought I wasn't going to be getting good at a bunch of games, and then I end up doing good enough to beat them, so... Not as fast as everyone else, probably, but... As long as you can win, that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
What are you doing walking around with a weapon?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Well, now we'll try turning on some DLSS, and then this will get you great performance and good looks. So, this is how I would play if this was my only system. But alright, let's get back to the game and let's see how it does. Alright, here we go. Let's go get my ass kicked a few more times here. But I do eventually win, so that's all that matters. It's embarrassing to lose a couple of times, I admit, but I just wasn't getting it. Like, I noticed the guy was like hurt, so he's not going to be the best fighter right now, and we got like a hatchet.
On account of them renegades that are
But
wandering around.
I just had to not like swing my axe around like a fucking lunatic, and then I was able to actually win quite easily. And I sat there thinking, oh god, there's no way I'll ever win as usual, but nope, where there is a will, there is a way. So we'll fight him a few more times before I finally move on to camera, but I think during the camera recorded gameplay is when I finally beat him.
In case there's any foul play.
And his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled, and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rock. Hey, what are you doing? This'll be quick, boy.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Down by the pond. Two of them. Hey,
Sick 'em, Growler.
get ready to face your maker.
Well, alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. And yeah, just like in the first game, I just can't do anything in these
In
games,
case there's any foul play.
unfortunately. So, it's just going to be me getting killed over and over and over again. But it is what it is. At least I can get you guys some FPS data. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything I can do against this guy. He kills me no matter what.
Hey, what are you, what are you doing walking around with a... Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson... Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson... Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to...
Yeah, no, he just fucks me up every time. I can hit him once or twice maybe, but I just lose. This guy's too much of a noob and he's too injured, so he can't do anything.
Should have some weapon at hand.
Yeah, we can get a hold of a weapon and it ain't gonna do you any good. Let's just see if we can talk to him.
Must be hiding here somewhere. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Alright, and then we'll just let him kill me because there's no way to beat him.
It's a slaughter.
There we go. And we'll try again. So you can't talk your way out of it. So yeah, this is just an impasse for me, unfortunately. I might just have to restart the game because I don't really want every one of my videos to just be me losing over and over and over and over again. That's not fun.
Any foul play?
All that's going to do is make a bunch of people make fun of me and make making videos not fun. And then if videos aren't fun, like I said, I'm just going to stop making them.
What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those... Hey, what?
Sit down, Growler.
I'll kill you. You want to try me?
Oh. I thought I was all injured again.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Bergov, and they was looking for two bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Bergov's people. They didn't even have his weapon rocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
And they did.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening.
Oh, I definitely don't mind telling you. It's the least I can do. Wouldn't even be alive if it weren't for you, so why not?
But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, You sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
Well, I guess time will tell on that one.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you, but be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Absolutely.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy.
I have a feeling we'll probably be meeting her soon. I mean, unless those people captured her or something, I'll have to go save her or something like that. I guess we'll find out.
Bad. It'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Alright though, I think that's probably a good time for us to go wrap this video on up. Well alright guys, that's a wrap for Kingdom Come Deliverance II, and I did a pretty good job on the system considering we're trying to do 4K and all, but you're definitely going to use some DLSS if you want to, play on anything like Ultra. Experimental just didn't seem to work. I thought that was stupid, but I wanted to try it anyway, just for fun. That will probably only be playable by stuff like 4090s and still with DLSS's help. Probably just better to just do Ultra, you know? Now, with a 5090, you might be able to do Experimental, but I still don't think you'd stay at 60 everywhere without the help of DLSS, but if I can actually get one of those bastards, I'll let you guys know, but so far, I haven't had much luck. Yesterday, I almost got one, or thought I was gonna get one. I finally heard the damn bot thing say, RTX 5090. I go click, and it's Newegg trying to offload a bunch of garbage shit for like $6,800. It's like, no, I already have everything besides the GPU to build this thing. I do not need all this crap. Anyway though, that's neither here nor there. Let's wrap this up so I can get started on the next system. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. Even though I got my ass kicked and thought I wasn't gonna lose, it was still enjoyable because I still won at the end. Until the next video, peace out, guys.